breaking free. Yes, hello and welcome. Today in the studio, we will be looking at the life of two powerful people that did what came to me this morning. Actually, right there as I was stepping out, to go wake up my children for for the school run. You know how we do it. Welcome, 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 everyone, and I'm so glad you made it. Actually, I want to thank everyone that showed up in the master class yesterday. It was like, oh my God, we did it. Yes, yes. And while I was there this morning, welcome everybody on Facebook. You're here live and direct from our studio. And we are so happy to have you to be part of our community. And I'm really excited about what God is doing this season and the boldness that He is releasing in the atmosphere, and how God's people are marching so strongly forward into the marketplace with all that God has given us to change lives, as alongside with changing our own lives too. So it's just like I wake up every morning amazed these days at what God have. And while I was there, stepping out to go and wake up my children for today's school, I heard this word clearly. And actually, I wrote it on my book immediately because I didn't want to forget it. And it said, "You've played too small, too long. You've played too small, too long." The topic we have today is "You've played small for too long." But I call it "You've played too small, too long." And it's time to change your life trajectory, your life path, your life direction, your life route, your life course, your lifeline. It's time to begin to put the right address in your GPS. God is calling you this day to say, hey, come on. It's no longer time to go to the wrong address anymore. It's time to go to the right address. It's time to make a change. And that is what brought me to the two people I'm going to be discussing with you guys here this morning. Oh my God. I was just looking at their life and I'm like, God, what are you saying this morning? First, one of them, the very first one, which I'm not going to take long time in, but I'm still going to show you, is, the man of God that every one of us know. The Bible said in the book of First Chronicles, chapter 4, verse 10, that Jabez cried out to the God of Israel. Jabez cried out cried out to the God of Israel. He didn't like what was happening in his life. He didn't like where his life was, was how the life that he had was, how it was happening for him. He wanted more. The Bible said that Jabez decided, I'm not going to remain with this path that I'm running. This path is not how I want to run my life. So I'm going to take a step of faith and I'm going to pray my victory. I'm going to pray my way out. I'm going to make sure that it happened differently for me. The Bible says that Jabez cried out to the Lord of Israel, to the God of Israel. Oh, that you will bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me and keep me from harm so that I will be free from pain. Jabez wanted to break free. Remember the topic today? The big umbrella that we are dealing with today is what? Freedom. Breaking free, breaking free, breaking free. And I want that person that came into this studio right now, whether you are here with me live or you're going to watch this on the replay, I want you to plunge into that supernatural place that you're going to say, I am breaking free today from every limitation. Because remember, you have played too small, too long. Come on now. That is the word I do. Where I heard it this morning is you have played too small, too long. You have, you have made yourself so limited that the things that are out there for you to experience, you're not experiencing them because why? You're thinking this is where I belong. This is who I am. This is what I can accomplish. I cannot do this. You have so much of the I can't rather than so much of the I can. And it's the I can that God is calling you right now to change your life path. God, the Spirit of the Lord this morning said, the whole day I've been battling, Lord, what are you saying? Should I go? Should I not? He says somebody need to hear that you have been playing too small, too long. Come on now. That is the phrase. So it's a breaking free season. It's a breaking day. It's a breaking free day. It's a breaking day month. It's a breaking free year. You can't stop. You cannot stop there. You cannot remain there. You cannot put yourself in that place that you no longer have voice. And you know the strength that you used to have. You know the power you used to have. You know the games that you have played that you won in the past. You know the life challenges that you have already overcome before. But the enemy has put you in the place that you no longer believe in yourself and your abilities. And God is calling you and telling you right now, you have played too small, too long. Come on. Oh my God, I want somebody watching. If you're right there, type it with me. If you're right there, I want you to say it. Somebody, you are playing too small, too long. And God is saying this is a time to change your life path. And hey, what am I saying? The second person I want to really dive deep to tell you guys this morning, as the Lord brought it strongly to me, said, think about Esther, woman of God. Think about how Esther was not really interested in moving. Remember, guys, let me tell you guys something. The time of Esther, something happened. You know, I've been thinking about Esther and her move and how we've been telling this story all these years, including my father, my mom, my teachers in the past. But the way God has been telling me Esther, I said, well, hey, everybody want to celebrate Esther, which is perfect, which is great, which we're celebrating her even now, because she decided, I'm no longer going to play high and I'm no longer going to play small. I'm going to hear the words of who Mordecai and I'm going to act. And that was what happened. The Bible said that it got to the time in the life of Esther when the challenges came. Child of God, you're there, you're thinking there'll be no challenges. You're liar. There will always be challenges, no matter where you are, no matter the throne that you have, you know, you rose to. No matter your position in life, no matter the country that you live in, no matter the people that you mingle with, there's always gonna be challenges. Come on, somebody say it with me. There's always gonna be challenges. That is why I couldn't help. But when the Lord began to speak to me this season, declare we are going to have a community of challenges to champions. Why? Because I want you to know that the challenges are going to be there, but the ability to navigate through those challenges is what makes you champion. And every day you are going to wake up and say, I am a champion. And I'm going for this. So when the Lord dropped this word in my spirit this morning, I was like, oh God, you really serious yet? He says, someone somewhere, maybe me, is playing too small, too long. It's not like you're playing too small, you know. It's just that even till now, you have not figured out how to come out from that small place. And that is a word. So as it was giving me this, he said, Joy, think about it. Remember the daughter of Zion, Esther. Esther was a woman that was living in this community, already married to the king. Now there's something that's facing her people that needed an urgent attention. But when Mordecai came with that question, came with that, problem, Esther played it down, because Esther was in that place of playing small too long. Esther was in that place of really was settling for the hiding that she was doing. She was enjoying the hiding. Remember, the king did not know who Esther was, and Esther was enjoying it in that hiding place. You are enjoying your hiding place right now, businesswoman. You are enjoying your hiding place right now, leaders, women leaders. You are enjoying your hiding place, and God is telling you there is more, and you're not seeing it because of what people sowed into your life. You're not seeing it because of self-doubt and self-belief. Like you don't believe yourself. You're not seeing it because of your community, because of the things around you, things have happened, failures have happened. You're not seeing it. You don't feel like it. So you are hiding. You are comfortable in your hiding place right now. But the Lord is calling you and telling you there's a new season, there's a new path, there's a new way, there's a new GPS that you need to navigate today, that you need to step up to today. There's a new standard people are creating out there, and you are called in this time for such a time. So when Mordecai noticed that Esther was not ready to do nothing, because Esther was enjoying her hiding. Esther was playing this small too long, and it was okay. And Esther had no no reason to act. After all, she was the queen. But think about it. If any reason, if any way that Haman got through to destroy the people of, the people of Esther, Esther will still be involved. But she wasn't thinking about it. Like you watching me right now, you're not thinking about anybody. You're only thinking about yourself. God is calling you for something bigger, but no, because you've been hiding too long, because you've been settling too long, because you've been playing small too long, it's okay. They will not even understand me anyways. Who am I to come to them? Why is it me that God is putting all this thing inside of me? I can't do it, Lord. I can't do it. What you're asking me to do is over my head. And God is saying, no, you have more, daughter. No, you have more, son. No, you have more, child of God. I want you to just, plunge to the unknown, because behind the wall, there's a stream of water, like my speaker said today. Behind the wall, there's a stream of goodness that is there. In the other side of your fear is faith and greatness waiting for you. But no, you are okay. You are playing that small so long, and it's helping you to be able to hide the gift that God has given you. I'm talking to myself right now. I don't know. It might be me that God is talking to, say, no, Joy, this morning I want you to declare that someone somewhere is playing too small, and not that they're playing too small, they're playing it too long. But it's time today for them to step out. It's time today for them to begin to, change the life's trajectory, change their life's direction, change their life's line, their lives, path. Because I'm about to do a new thing. But are you ready to receive that new thing I'm about to do? Are you ready to do it? So the Bible said, Daughter of Zion, as I'm talking to you guys, welcome once again. The Bible said that Esther, in the second visit of Mordecai, decided to take a step. I said, okay, if you want me to do this, I'm going to do it. So the Bible said that Esther took a step. And what did she do? Esther was a Jewish orphan who became queen of Persia through a series of unexpected events. Remember, God made a way for Esther to be there, because why would Vashti not go to her husband? Come on. Have you ever asked yourself like that? Why will Vashti decide not to go to her husband? But God was making a way for you. God was making a way for Pastor Joy. God was making a way for you to be in that home. God was making a way for you to be in that country. God was making a way for you to be known and to be associated with, so that you can be a blessing to many. But now you are busy thinking about yourself, thinking about your circumstances, thinking about what you've been through and where you are, rather than being the voice that God have called you. So Esther unexpectedly became the queen. Initially, she kept her Jewish identity a secret, yes, but when faced with a potential destruction of her people, she took a bold step, right? By revealing her heritage to the king and advocating for their survival. Esther's courage and willingness to stand into a position of influence despite her initial reluctance. Remember, she was reluctant. She didn't want to do it. Change the course of her life and the fate of her people. Child of God, I don't know who God is speaking to right now. Trust me, it might be me. It might be me, but God is telling me to tell you and tell myself that this is no longer time to play small, and you have done it too long. It's time to begin to stop the hiding tactics and said, this calling is not for me. Pastor Joy, Reverend Joy, good afternoon, sister. Good afternoon. This calling is not for me. This calling is not about me. The move is not my move. The move is the Lord's moves. I'm not going to be in the way of the Lord. I'm not going to be in the way of somebody that God want to bless. I'm not going to use my circumstances to settle for less. Because why? I believe that I'm not worthy, or why should it be me? Or I'm not the reason why. After all, Haman is after my people, so why should I be in front line? Or I don't want to risk my life. Come on, the life you live in Christ, if you truly know who you are. But God is calling us this morning, this day, this afternoon, whatever time it is in your time, this midnight. As a child of God, it's no longer time, because I'm going to tell you 3 reasons. I will always give you 3 reasons why you can't settle right now. You cannot settle, child of God. And that 3 reasons I'm going to give it to you, and it's going to blow your mind. How settling has affected a lot of things that you've done. How playing too small, too long have reduced even your influence, your impact, your income, your life. Because the very moment you understand who you are, you will realize that you have no limit to what you can create. You have no limit to who you can impart. You have no limit to, to the desires that you have. Because there's no limit anyways. There's no limit. And what are the 3 reasons why? Remember, we are discussing this season that there have to be a why that prepares you to do whatever you do going forward. I'm telling you. Do like I'm calling every one of you. Come on, let me watch you guys and tell you that. I'm calling every one of us adults to begin to do like children. Every time you ask a child to do something for you, regardless of what it is, that child will ask you why. Have you imagined that? Those children are fearless. They have nothing worrying them. You're there worrying yourself, they're there playing. They believe that you have everything they will need. It's not even bothering them. Our daddy God is telling us, come to him because he have everything we need. And we are here worrying ourselves like we can create anything without him. Oh my God. Am I speaking to somebody this afternoon? It's time to begin to live in the extraordinary level, in the supernatural that God has already placed inside of us. It's time. It's time to begin to just let go. Think about it like a child. Every child you see have this ability to ask you, why, mommy? Why, daddy? Why do you want me to do this? Why do you want to? Why are you playing small when you know you can play big? Do you know that there's reasons why you should not, starting from today? And I'm going to give it to you right now. Because remember, I cannot let you go without giving you the 3 reasons why you should not settle anymore. Why you should begin to think about how to change your life direction, how to begin to be you, how to just unlearn all those things that people have taught you. Even if it's pastors that teach you limitation, it's time to tell them I no longer belong there, because the Bible said that we have dominion over this earth. Come on. The Bible said that here belongs to us. Here belongs to us. And I'm trying to help me and help you. So the one first reason why you can't help again after hearing this message, you see how passionate I am? Oh my God. Okay, Pastor Joy, relax now. Relax. Okay, let me relax. How many minutes have I gone on like that? I've gone on like that like 17 minutes. Okay, let me relax now. 18. Okay, I'm going to relax and I'm going to give you guys the 3 reasons why you should stop playing small today. Like, it's too long already. Today is the day for you to stop. So I'm going to give you guys the 3 reasons. Yes, I relax. Reverend Joy, I'm relaxed. Pastor Joy, I'm relaxed. Sister Joy, I'm good. Woo, help me, Holy Ghost. I'm just so passionate without what the Lord gave me this morning. Who is with me? Let me know that you're there. Type yes, relax. Type yes, relax. Yeah, type. Let me see that you said it before I give you guys the 3 reasons. That's why I'm on fire. I can't believe, oh my God, that we have played too small too long. Is a word that I can't believe. Yes. Okay, good. I see you're there. So I'm going to give you guys a 3. Are you guys ready? Let me know that you're ready. Let's get to the 3. Ooh, you see, I'm dancing too. Hey. Today is the last day for me to play small. Who is with me? Declare it. I declare over my life that today is the last day for me to play small. Everything God has called me to do right here, I am going to do it. I'm going to achieve it. Who is with me? Let's go. Yes, somebody say go ahead. Okay, let's go. Let's get the 3 things. Oh my God, I'm on fire. 1 is to unlock your potential. I will keep saying that till you get it. By breaking free from the circle of playing small, you have the opportunity to unlock your full potential and discover what you are truly capable of achieving when you step out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself to pursue bigger goals. You may be surprised, even yourself, with the skills, talent, and strength that you uncover along the way. So what is number 1? To unlock your potential. Why you should stop playing small today is because you want to unlock your potential today. Come on, somebody say today. Today, I am going to unlock my potential. Today, I am going to know who I am. Today, my passion is going to be, my passion is going to go over every voice that's spoken negative in my life. Today, I'm not going to play small anymore because I have, something in me that I can't wait to give. And because I have to give it, I have to step up. Come on. I have to set a new standard for myself. I have to start creating. I have to know that the Spirit of God is in me to do everything that He has called me here to do. That is one, because it's going to help you. Once you realize the reason why you cannot play small anymore, it's going to help you unleash yourself. It's going to help you unlock yourself. It's going to help you release yourself for the greater to come. Uncover those things which are inside of you, which no voice can quench. But for all these years, those voices have quenched them. For all these years, those bad marriages have quenched them. For all these years, those bad companies, those bad experiences, those failures have quenched them. For all these years, you're not even walking in the level God wants you to walk because why you're just so limited by the things that have happened. So it's not allowing you unlock your full self. That's what that means, as simple as it is. Unlock your full self. Give from the inside of you. Give from who you are. Who truly that you are. Not who your friend think that you are. Not who your husband think that you are. Not who your wife think that you are. Not who your siblings. Not who your family, your colleagues, your leaders, whatever. Not who they think you are. Will you unlock that realm of the spirit? You unlock the supernatural. When you stop today by this utterance, by the power of God, by the Holy Ghost, and say, no, I will unlock my potential today. I will unlock it because I'm no longer going to settle for small. I'm going to come full. I'm no longer going to hide like Esther. I'm going to release who I am. I tell people I used to be a soccer player. What you guys call soccer around here. Back in my country, we call it football. And I'm telling you guys, ladies, listen to me. I used to be that smallest, tiniest player. And I used to be the goal scorer. Like every field I enter, it was a grace from God. There's no team, regardless of how good they are. Once they have to face me, we have to win. It's just how we go. Why? I don't know. So every time I get to that field, the only assignment I have is to score as many goals as possible. We can't lose. So there was a tournament happening around the state that I was schooling those days in high school. And we began to go. Every school we went, we won. Every school we went, we won. And almost to the finishing of the tournament, we realized that the school we're going to play, they decided to gang against me. And all they wanted to do was to break my foot. Whatever they're going to do to make sure that they bench me. That was the whole entire strategy. Their strategy that season was bench this girl. If this girl is not benched, we're not going to win. Come on. Oh my God, I'm telling you something. The Spirit of God is having, I'm on fire here. Somebody, you're watching me, the enemy has benched you for so long because they know when they bench you, they win. I'm telling you, even right now in my life, I believe God is speaking to me. Devil has succeeded in benching every one of us from time to time because they know when they bench you, that's it. The battle is over. They've already won the battle. They've already won because you're already on the bench. So the whole entire strategy was to bench me. Whatever it takes to bench this girl, go for it, bench her. So when I entered the field that day, we realized the whole entire movement was just used there. There were very big people like the children of Anna. I was very small, the smallest in the team. And every time I take the ball, they will come and the only thing they're going to do is to lash their foot on me. And being that I was too small, I could jump, I could do whatever. They couldn't really break my foot, but they tried. But in the second half now, knowing that we had another game to do, which is the last one, depending on who won that one that we are doing that day, my coach decided we are not going to let them bench my team, my best team player, who is the goal scorer. We are going to bench her for the next game, because we already had enough goal to be able to, win the race for that one. So I was officially benched by my coach, and they pretended something happened to me. I went out and they brought the next person that, there's always a reserve. They brought the reserve in the field and we played and we won. And that allowed us to go to the championship and actually win. But what I'm saying to you right now, the Spirit of the Lord actually ministered that particular place for me. The whole strategy the enemy had on that day, which is not literally spiritual enemy, but physical enemy, because we're playing tournament. Come on, you don't know that you're playing tournament with the enemy and you're playing with the enemy? The whole strategy they had that day was, anytime we can break this game food, that's it. The team is over. We are going to win. So they had a strategy to bench me. And so many of us, what the Holy Ghost is saying today is, you've been benched too long. Not just that the enemy got through to bench you, but he has benched you too long that you don't even have no power or no authority over him anymore, because you're benched. They broke your foot and you're benched. You couldn't play anymore. But God is calling you right now. I'm about to mend your heart. I'm about to give you a new beginning. I'm about to make sure that you're no longer going to be in that bench, because you have been in that bench for too long. I'm about to shift it for you. And the second reason why you cannot afford, listen to me, you cannot afford not to begin to say, I no longer want to play small, is that the more you play small, the more you cannot create a meaningful life. So for you to create a meaningful life, that's the second one, you have to begin to think about how to change the path that you're on right now once you're not fulfilled or you don't like it. Choosing to change your life trajectory opens doors to a more meaningful and fulfilling existence. Instead of settling for mediocrity or feeling stuck in a rut, you can design a life that aligns with your values, passions, and aspirations by pursuing your dreams and making purpose-driven decisions. You can experience a greater sense of satisfaction, fulfillment, and overall happiness in your life. So, creating a meaningful life is a second reason why you cannot afford not to snap out of that small place that you've been playing too long. The Holy Ghost is saying that we've been praying, but that I have been playing too long in. Right? Now, the third one is my favorite. Are you ready for it? Let me know if you're ready for it. The third one, somebody put the second one, creating meaningful life. That is the second one. The third one is my favorite one, which is why you are here, which is why I'm doing this. I want you to step up to the plate. I want you to create your own tables and do your thing, because God has given you everything you need to do this thing, sister. Come on. The third one is to inspire others. My God. Somebody is waiting for you on the other side of your stepping up. Esther did it. The Bible said that Esther liberated her people. The Bible said that Esther brought something that saved a whole entire nation the very moment she decided, I'm no longer going to hide. I am going to face my fears. I am going to, go to the king. I am going to pray. I am going to be that woman that Mordecai want me to be. I'm going to be that queen that is not afraid of the judgment that my husband is going to, declare over me. But I'm going to take that step. I'm going to do it anyways. Child of God, you have played too small. You have been playing too small. The Holy Spirit said to me this morning, remember that I am here to guide you. Remember that I am here to lead you. And he gave me this word. He said, Joy, I want you to begin to tell my ladies that they have played too small. I want more. Child of God, God is telling you right now, I want more. I want more. I want you to rise up. I want you to take your place. I want you to unlock your potential today, to create a meaningful life today and inspire others. As you do it, somebody's going to step up. When you cultivate the ability to just be selfless, no matter what it is, you're just showing up because God has placed you to be a blessing to somebody. You'll be so surprised how you change a lot of lives. Oh my God. If this helped you, let me know in the comment below. And hey, remember our summit. Oh my God, our summit. Let me watch the Facebook people and tell them about the summit. For all the people in YouTube, I see you guys. But let me tell you guys about the summit. Oh my God, we're opening our doors again next week, Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern. And it's gonna be 3 days summit where we're going to interview top experts that are going to help you. The Godly Woman in Business and Leadership is a specific call for all the godly women in business and in leadership to be in the room. So if you have not registered, it's a free summit. If you have not registered, make sure you go over with the link I'm going to send below this video today, and get your seat ready for Monday 9 a.m. And once you register, you're going to be in the group. So even if you cannot make it at 9 a.m., which I know, we have afternoon sessions you can join as well every day. And even if any day you cannot come, we have the replay in the group for you for a while so that you will get catch up when you come back from work. But hey, you can't afford not to hear from these top experts. It's a joy that I've cultivated to interview these people. Facebook people, listen to me. Wherever you're watching this video from, listen to me. I have cultivated joy in just interviewing these amazing, powerful, top experts that have been through. But at the end of the day, they decided to stop playing small. It's just a decision. Your life is based on the decision. What are you going to decide today to start doing? Start doing or stop doing, whichever one. You have to stop something to start something. If you want something extraordinary, you have to do extraordinary things. Yes, you have to be bold and brave. You have to be ready. You have to look, look over yourself and begin to look at the person God is calling you to be a blessing to and show up for them. You have to show up for them. You have to be that voice. You have to create. You have to lead. You have to believe and not doubt. You have to set a new standard. Yes. And you have to brave, like against all odds. It doesn't matter anymore. It's not about you anymore. It's about the people God has called you to serve. Because two things we are asked to do here is to yield to God and serve men. And the more you serve them, the more what God brought you here to do, the more He revisits every day, and the more you get better and you grow and you get to the place that God is calling you to be as time goes on. But you have to step up. You have to step up. So I call you today to step up. Remember the 3 reasons why you cannot help but stop playing small today, because you've played too long on it, and change the direction of your life. 3 reasons we gave. 1, to unlock your potential. 2, to create a meaningful life. Create a meaningful life. And 3, to inspire others. Never forget, somebody is waiting for you to inspire them. They're actually watching right now to see what you're going to do. Are you going to take up your leadership or drop it because of what somebody said? That is your assignment today. What are you going to do? Tell me in the comments what you're going to do after you watch this video. And let me know if it's a replay or you are here live with me. I see all my sisters. God bless you guys for being part of this program. It's always a pleasure to come on here and serve you guys.